Fact and Opinion Day 4. Day 4 is our traditional day where we work on our comprehension questions and that kind of quiz that's in our packet. So we will get to that shortly. But first, let's talk about our learning targets for the day. You will learn strategies for analyzing questions and finding answers, clues, and evidence. You will identify facts and opinions in a text. You will answer text-dependent facts and opinion questions. And you will use academic vocabulary to discuss strategies. Fact and opinion, remember that a fact is a statement that can be proven true or false. An opinion is a belief that may or may not be based on fact. Signal language, including verbs such as think or believe, and adjectives such as best or worst, can help readers recognize opinions. And recognizing facts and opinions helps readers make judgments about whether information is accurate and reliable. All right, so today we will be talking about genes. So why don't you pause the video, we'll read the article, pause the video, read the article, and then when you're ready, restart the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we go through, we're going to look at our sentence frames for fact and opinion. And we've kind of simplified them a little bit. And they are: a fact in the passage is blank, and an opinion in the passage is blank. So why don't you check and see if you can, complete the sentence: a fact about the passage and an opinion about the passage. Restart the video when you are ready. All right, we are going to be working on these comprehension questions, but first let's take another look at the genes article.
Genes are tiny cell parts that determine certain traits, such as the shape of your eyes or the color of your hair. Genes determine not only how you look, but how you grow. Genes can affect how healthy you will be too. You are born with your genes. It is important that you understand what your genes can and cannot do. You should understand what genes mean to your health, your personality, and how you look. Scientists are trying to learn more about genes and how they work. Perhaps through research, scientists will be able to control genes and cure diseases caused by faulty genes.
So sometimes you need to answer questions about a passage you've read, all right? And as we probably figured out, we're going to start answering questions about this passage. Some questions require you to identify facts and opinions. Today we're going to read and answer questions. Some of the questions will ask you to identify a fact or an opinion. So why don't you turn to your packet to BLM 5, and we're going to look at question 1. This is BLM 5. I've cut the label off just because, I don't know, I don't think that label's important, but you should have this in your packet. And when we look at question 1, it says genes, comprehension questions, directions, use information from the poster to answer questions 1 through 4. Question 1, perhaps through research, scientists will be able to control genes. Which word signals that the statement is an opinion? Is it A, research? Is it B, scientists? Is it C, perhaps? Or is it D, control? So the first thing we have to figure out is, what is the question asking us to do? Is it asking us to make a prediction? Is it asking us to find the main idea? What strategy are we supposed to use? Now, hopefully, boys and girls, you saw that it is identifying fact and opinion. How do we know this? Well, it says, which word signals that the statement is an opinion? Okay, so first I have to read the sentence carefully and figure out whether it can be proven true or false. I will look for the signal word that can help me identify the statement as an opinion. So now we're ready to read and analyze the answer choice, okay? So it says, perhaps through research, scientists will be able to control genes, which word signals that the statement is an opinion. So now we're ready to read and analyze the answer choices. We know we need to find the word that signals an opinion. The signal word, perhaps, shows that this is an opinion. This statement cannot be cannot be proven true or false. I figured out the answer by evaluating the sentence and using what I know about facts and opinions to identify the signal word. The answer makes sense, so I'll choose C. All right. When we think about it, research is not it's not telling us. It's a noun. It's something that you can do. We can't prove that. It's some. Yeah. It just. I don't know how else to describe it. Is in terms of perhaps it's the only one that kind of wishy washy. Well, it could be this. It could be that. We don't know. Okay. Whereas we can research, and there are scientists, and they can control things. Okay. But it's the perhaps that makes it, well, maybe this could happen, or maybe it can't. All right. And that's what makes it an opinion. All right. So why don't you take some time, boys and girls, and why don't you answer question 2, 3, and 4? One is which sentence. Question 2 is asking what sentence is a fact, and then 3 asks you for an opinion, and then 4 is asking for the main idea of the passage. So take some time and answer those questions, and then when you are done with that, there should be some questions in your packet. What strategy did you use to answer the questions about the text, and then the one about how did you do it? Okay, so let's look at our final slide here. We'll just review fact and opinion. A fact is a statement that can be proven true or false. An opinion is a belief that may not be based on fact. Signal language, including verbs such as think or believe, and adjectives such as best or worst, can help readers recognize opinions. Okay, and today we learned another signal word, which is perhaps, which means it could happen. All right, and then finally, recognizing facts and opinions helps readers make judgments about whether information is accurate and reliable. All right, so practice identifying facts and opinions. This strategy can help you evaluate whether the information in a text is accurate and reliable. It can also help you when you take tests. All right, that's all I got for today. So please take some time, make sure you finish the comprehension questions, and make sure you completely answer the questions that are Unit 9, Week 1, Day 4. And yeah, that's it.